Hey everyone, we are here in the Anaheim Resort at Howard Johnson, better known as Hojo to many. And right behind me here, they have created an incredible homage to a shared piece of history of Anaheim and Disneyland. From 1957 to 1967, it was a walkthrough exhibit that showed what the House of the Future from that time perspective would have looked like. There was a microwave, there was a flat screen TV, things that we take for granted today but would have been futuristic back then. And of course, the design, the decor, all of it was incredible mid-century modern and space-age design. And now here at Howard Johnson, they have created an ode to the original Monsanto House of the Future with the House of the Retro Future. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Retro Future. I'm Jonathan Whitehead, the general manager of the Howard Johnson Hotel. So the owner, James Edmondson, he worked with William Pereira and his design firm back in the early 60s in the development. Construction started in 1964, I believe, and we opened up with our kind of iconic circular registration building and some two-story buildings with arches. And then much later around 78, we added this building back here. But we've really tried to embrace over the last 15 years or so, going back to our mid-century design. And when we redid our lobby, which was the first mid-century element that we redid, we used some of those Space Age Inn and Inn of Tomorrow as inspiration for the colors and the surfaces with some blues and whites and cool colors and stainless steels and things like that. So the vision was recreating the idealized family vacation from the 1960s. The suite is an homage to the Monsanto House of the Future attraction that was featured at Disneyland. We focused a lot on our mid-century heritage at the hotel, and so we wanted something that would emphasize that and be sort of an icon for us. And so when I saw the photos in the past and the design elements of it, it just struck me as something we had to do. We have a Gerald Thurston lamp that is the original, not from the original, but the same style used in the original House of the Future. We have the curvature that evokes that feeling that you're in this curved building. There's the design elements of the curved furniture here. We've got the tension pole lamp, which is very difficult to find. And then even authentic pieces, I'd say, like the light. The table is a George Nelson Lazy Susan table. It's the same one used in the original dining room of the House of the Future, with a nod to some of the future elements as well, with the flat screen TV. We also have more modern things with Alexa Echo devices that can control lighting and things like that. It's an iconic design in the mid-century modern sphere, let's say. And so two groups is really those aficionados that really appreciate the mid-century design. And then also Disney fans that like the historical Disney elements. And so those types of people would really appreciate this room. But even people that have never seen photos of it before, we did a grand opening with Charles Phoenix, who did sort of an educational slideshow ahead of it. So even the people that weren't really familiar with it, when they came in the door, it just has that feeling of optimism and progress, and so it'll transform you. You're in another time period. It's like our own little time machine.
Anaheim, thank you for joining us on this visit back to the future at the House of the Retro Future here at Howard Johnson, which again, an homage to the Monsanto House of the Future, one of the earliest exhibits right here in Anaheim at Disneyland. You can find out more by looking up Howard Johnson Anaheim, and we hope you've enjoyed this look at this incredible immersive experience at this suite here.